Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Trading Futures Live, where we trade futures live every single day. Live for you guys in front of the camera. Hope you guys had a great long weekend. Let's take a look at the charts so far. The futures market did trade yesterday up until about 1 p.m. It was either 1 or 1:30, I think 1 o'clock. It trades until all markets are up since Friday's close. Yesterday they traded above in a tight range, and so far they're trading above the last 2 days in the overnight, above the range of last 2 days. All four markets. I have the ES on the top left, NQ. This is the Dow Jones, the YM, and then the Russell 2000 RTY. If we look at the VIX over here, it's opening down. Obviously, the markets have been slowly trending up over the last day and a half. So the VIX opened up down. Gold is somewhat flat over the last 2 sessions, although it does even trade overnight. And gold is back up to 110 from the lows of last week, down at 106. It had quite a huge drop on Friday of over $10, I believe, and it's just been ranging there, but it is up. And then we have the dollar. The dollar has dropped over the last day and a half. We had a nice big run up on Friday after the drop earlier in the week, and we are trading lower. So I would say that to me looks a little bit risk on for today so far, but for me, my higher time frame is obviously bearish. The markets have been going down for quite a while now. If we go ahead and take a look at this weekly chart, we've been in quite the downtrend over the last why does it keep on giving me the wrong chart? We've been making lower lows, certainly on the weekly charts. Last week was no different. We closed extremely bearish on the weekly chart after a huge drop on Thursday. Friday it ranged. If we take a look at the daily, Friday it ranged inside of that drop. But we have opened the week above, and we are sitting above Friday's close, although we are still inside of Thursday's range. So my intermediate time frame is neutral, considering we haven't broken out of anything yet. And on my lower time frame, I'm actually neutral bullish. Let's go ahead and take a look at this 30-minute chart. Again, we are above. This is Friday. This is Friday. This is Friday's high, and we are trading above that. So I'm slightly neutral bullish on my lower time frame. If we go ahead and take a look at the news for today, not much for us here in the U.S. We do have existing home sales at 10 a.m. So I'm going to be actually pretty interested in that. And then we have an FOMC member speaking at 12. But the larger news starts on Wednesday with Fed Chairman Powell testifying at the Senate hearings, starting on Wednesday, continuing on Thursday, and I'm not sure if he also speaks on Friday. No, it just looks like he speaks on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday at 10, Wednesday starting at 9:30. So that's going to be the major news on the week, because Friday we don't have much going on either. Bullard speaks, and then new home sales on Friday. But the majority of the news this week is going to be waiting on the testimony of Powell this week. We'll go ahead and take a look at the NQ. Same thing, making lower lows on this weekly chart. Closing very bearish last week, but we're inside of Thursday's drop. That's Friday's candle, which was in a very tight range, and so far over the last day and a half we've been in a tight range as well, though we are opening up above last week's close. What are you taking a look at, Franco?
You can you can put my charts. For me, is a more like a mixed bag, but it's going to be summarized on what the dollar does. So I have these two areas in the dollar. This is the daily chart. Um, let's go to the 30 minute. If we go to the 30 minute, I have this area that was created on June 17th. That's Friday, I guess. Yes. And then I have some areas from June 10th, right? So if we break one of these areas, it'll give me the direction for the rest of the week. But so far, it's a mixed bag, more inclined into a risk on sentiment because of crude oil. Crude oil is going up 2% today. Is still within the range of Friday, but crypto are bouncing back from the lows. They had crypto had a such a rough weekend, but now we're up like 4% today. So it could be like a risk on um, market today, and then the rest of the week we can either fly down or come back down. My The overall trend, my larger time frame trend, obviously in the equity markets is down, right? But my intermediate and lower time frame um, can be bullish. Either way, I will have to wait for zones to be created during the regular trading session, and I will jump in the retest. So that's all for me, George. What else do you have?
So if we take a look at the ES, I have here the 30-minute chart. So my levels for the moment are going to be the overnight high right here, and this is still Friday's high marked out here, which kind of coincides with the overnight low. Those are going to be the two levels that I'm going to be watching out for at the open. So as usual for me, if we get a breakout above, I'm going to be looking to get long. If we get a breakout below, I'll be looking to get short. We have been in a fairly tight range here on the ES. Not a historically tight range, but a tight range for the recent history of the ES. We've only done about 40 points. The ATR is upwards of 100, 111. So we certainly have more room to run. But I'm also going to be looking for false breakouts in either direction. So if we get breakouts to the upside, but they begin to show some weakness and start to break down, I'm going to be looking to get short. Same with a breakdown of the lows. If we start to show some strength there, I'll be looking long, and that'll obviously need to coincide with whatever the internals are saying. Remember that we take a look at the advanced decline as well as the tick chart for the NYSE and the NQ, but that does not kick in until markets open at 9:30 a.m. Right? And so those are going to be my if-then statements for now. We'll be back on in about 10 minutes at 9:20 for the live session. Thank you guys for joining us.
See you in a bit.